big picture view, what you were talking about earlier about understanding the vastness of the context, how does mudra help us connect with a larger view?
You know, each of us was born with unfinished business. You know, some of us were born, and some of us were born smiling. You know, everybody has come from somewhere, and our very birth has suggested that maybe at some level the universe is telling us that we have a journey to proceed to follow, but nobody tells us and can tell us exactly what that journey can be. We can't look to our teachers or our family to imitate the path that they've taken. Somehow we've got to find it within ourselves. We've got to go deep in order to find that path. And then once we're connected to this principle, we go out into the world, and through a process of maybe auspiciousness, in Tibet they use the word tendrel, we find ourselves in a moment that's special. And we find ourselves motivated to make some kind of gesture that's distinct from what we may have done before or what anyone else may have done. So, you know, it's like you were born this way, baby. You know, it's odd to think of this kind of message coming from a religion, you know, which is supposed to provide guidelines about you need to follow. But in this case, mudra allows us to find and act on our unfinished business through making gestures and leaning in to whatever arises. Did I answer your question? I don't think I did. I missed it.
I think in some ways you did. With the sense of connecting to the vastness, being able to understand context. How does the practice of mudra space awareness expand our mind, essentially?
Yeah, and how does this confidence arise? Yeah. So, normally, our instructions to ourselves about what we should do, how we should live our day, how we should shape our lifestyle, is made based on patterning, and it's based on the fact that we don't have a way actually of seeing our direct experience as it happens. Our experience is filtered through a kind of veil of concept. And that concept is full of judgments of goods and bads and yes and no and who I am and who I'm not. Mudra tears away that veil, and it allows you to actually see the raw nature, the true nature of experience as it is. Now that may seem like nothing, but actually it's a lot, because we have no idea how much this veil of concept actually clouds us from the true nature of who we are. Once that's stripped away, all kinds of options open up, and naturally a kind of confidence arises that suggests, okay, if that's what my experience says, there's messages in there about what I need to do, and you're not checking with someone else to get permission. That's an expression of confidence.